Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with Monday Night Raw, streamed live last night on Netflix from the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. In the main event, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker defeated Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. Jey Uso ran in to save Jimmy and Knight from a post-match beatdown by Reed and Breaker, but wound up being hit with a BFT by Knight in retaliation for Jey superkicking Knight last week. Knight had also jumped Jey during the opening moments of the show when the Usos were shown arriving at the arena. John Cena opened the show with an in-ring promo reaffirming his need to face Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza.
Listen to the energy, Brock, this Saturday at WrestlePalooza in a history-making event broadcast for the first time on ESPN. The Beast squares off against the last real champion. It is a final showdown of two generational titans. Brock, I don't give a damn how many suplexes are in your city. I founded Suplex City and taken your best shot for over 20 years, and I'm still standing. Just like that guy's sign says, my jorts are stronger than your jeans. And Saturday, I'm ready for war, baby. You want some? Go get some!
During another promo segment, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch were confronted by CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Now Punk is going chasing. Seth Rollins has Becky and Seth Rollins. Oh! Manhandle! Manhandle slam as soon as Punk got out of the ring. Seemingly not on the same page for a moment, and then very much got exactly what they wanted. Perfectly executed plot by the couple holding the gold. As soon as Punk went chasing after Seth, it freed up the opportunity for Becky to win the manhandle slam, Corey.
In the opening match, Lyra Valkyria pinned Roxanne Perez. El Grande Americano defeated Dragon Lee by submission in a match that featured interference from two other wrestlers dressed as El Grande Americano. In other results, Penta beat Kofi Kingston but was later jumped in the locker room by the New Day, and Stephanie Vaquer beat Kairi Sane. Vaquer was cornered after the match by Sane and Asuka, but Io Sky made the save. In ratings news, Friday's edition of WWE SmackDown drew an audience of 1.316 million viewers to USA Network, down from the previous week's viewership of 1.585 million, according to Programming Insider. The 18 to 49-year-old demo rating was 0.37, down 27% from the previous week's 0.51. In financial news, TKO announced yesterday that it will be buying back $1 billion worth of company stock. Included in the total is an $800 million accelerated share repurchase, $174 million of 10b5-1 trading plan, and the remaining $26 million coming from a privately negotiated transaction. Said TKO President and COO Mark Shapiro, quote, "This plan to repurchase $1 billion in shares reflects our conviction in the business and the intrinsic value of our stock. The repurchases, together with the recent 100% increase to our quarterly cash dividend program, reflect our continued commitment to a robust and sustainable capital return program. We remain focused on executing our balanced capital deployment strategy to deliver long-term value for our shareholders," end quote. In news from Japan, the finals of All Japan Pro Wrestling's 12th annual Odu tournament took place on Monday inside of Korakuen Hall in Tokyo. Kento Miyahara pinned Ryuki Honda in 16 minutes and 11 seconds to claim his third tournament victory. Earlier in the night, Miyahara had knocked off Daisuke Sakamoto to punch his ticket to the final, while Honda defeated Ren Abe in the other semifinal. With the victory, Miyahara earned a title shot against Triple Crown champion Jun Saito on September 23rd. In the opening match of yesterday's show, Musashi and Seiki Yoshioka defeated Yuma Aoyagi and Atsuki Aoyagi to win the All-Asia Tag Team Championship. And in some unfortunate news, Ignacio Nacho Barrera, enhancement wrestler for the AWA and WWA in the 1970s and 80s, passed away on Thursday at the age of 71, according to social media announcements from his family. Barrera passed away in Lake Station, Indiana, where he had been living since 2009. The cause of death has not been made public. Born in Kerrville, Texas, but relocating to Chicago at age 14, Barrera was trained in the Windy City by Blackie Guzman as a teenager in the early 1970s. He began wrestling for Vern Gagne's AWA in 1973, with his first known match being against Ken Patera. Over the course of 14 years in the business, there is no record of his ever winning a match. As an enhancement talent, he worked with the likes of superstar Billy Graham, Ric Flair, Larry and Kurt Hennig, Adrian Adonis, Big John Studd, Tito Santana, Baron Von Raschke, Hulk Hogan, Rick Martel, Wahoo McDaniel, Nick Bockwinkel, Bruiser Brody, and the Road Warriors. Barrera worked steadily in wrestling until 1987 in conjunction with his day job in construction. The Wrestling News acknowledges the research and reporting of Alan Blackstock, which provided some of the information in this obituary. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the Wrestling News 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.